Willow,
Here.
Wingate,
Present.
Here.
A quorum has been established. We'll now have divine guidance from order for Ward 19.
You may be seated.
We'll
Good
find out.
evening,
We'll
everyone.
find out.
I will be very, very brief tonight. It's great seeing all your faces. And I'm going to actually read something tonight. It's called The Beginning of a New Day, as adapted from Dr. W. Hartsfield Wilson. This is the beginning of a new day. You have been given this day to use as you will. You can waste it or use it for good. What you do today is important because you're exchanging a day of your life for it. When tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever. And its place is something that you have left behind. Let it be something good. I chose to read this excerpt tonight because it was simple, it was sweet, and it was to the point. Make use of the time we all have here. And we need, especially in our lives and our livelihoods and what we try to do for our city, we need to make sure we're using our power for good. On that note, I would like to segue to an event that is near and dear to my heart. There is an event being held Saturday on September 24th, and it is actually our sickle cell week. That is near and dear to my heart. I have a niece, she is 37 years old, and she is a sickle cell warrior is what I call her. She has sickle cell anemia. She's been in and out of the hospital since she was a baby. So this is near and dear to my heart. It's held at East Rock Park. You can walk, you can run it, you can bike it. You can go be a cheerleader. You can go help them set up tents. You can buy a t-shirt. You can join a team. But I do think we need to make sure we're intentional in our actions. And that is one that affects many, many people. And it is a great cause. It's a great fundraiser. As you all know, we have Michelle's house here in New Haven, Connecticut. And it's the only space we have in Connecticut that is here for sickle cell patients. So it's like it's a community center, basically an organization for sickle cell. And like I said, it's the only one in Connecticut. So if you're able to make that, please show your faces, please donate to a team if you're unable to walk, and please volunteer. We need to make sure we keep awareness up and get the word out, and not only do it in September when you're having your walk. So I just want you to be mindful of that. And I would also like to remind people on another note that we are having our 11th recognition gala, Black and Hispanic Caucus of the City of New Haven. And it's going to be held Thursday, October 27th at Anthony's Ocean Views. Tickets are on sale. Ads are being sold. And we still have room for more ads, business cards, sponsorships, and it is for a great cause. Once again, it's for a great cause. So let's continue to do what we do and make great things happen for our city. Thank you for having me.
Ms. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, Madam President, and good evening. I move approval of the journal of the September 6, 2022 regular meeting of the Board of Alders.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Are there any corrections to the journal? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Madam President, under unanimous consent, I ask you see in item number 1 from the tax collector submitting an order approving tax refund September 6, 2022.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask you to scan items 2 through 4. 2, order concerning real property taxes of Anas, Maine on motor vehicle tax account 74549, 74272, 74550, and 86973. 3, order concerning real property taxes of Josette Lafayette on motor vehicle tax account 88370. And 4, order concerning real property taxes of Hussein Devandi on motor vehicle tax accounts 91208 and 91307.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
I move these items.
Second.
The items have been moved in second. Discussion, I call on order from Ward 15.
Thank you, Madam President. It's just the people that want to pay their taxes and need relief on their interest. I will be bringing in $883, and I hope you all agree with this. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes, Ms. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask you to see an item number 5 for the city clerk, submitting a resolution of the board of Alders of the city of New Haven, authorizing the mayor of the city town clerk of the city of New Haven to accept funding Secretary of the State of Connecticut in the amount of $21,340.10 to provide town clerks with resources needed for potentially large numbers of absentee ballots.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
I will, yeah.
Second.
The items have been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes, Ms. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent item number 6 in the record of health submitting a resolution authorizing the mayor of the city of New Haven to apply for and accept and implementing overdose prevention strategies at the local level grant for the National Association of County and City Health officials in the amount of $300,000 for the period of November 1, 2022 to January 31, 2024, and to execute, acknowledge, submit, and deliver any and all documents as may be considered necessary or appropriate with respect thereto.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes, Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. On communications, I know items 7 through 36, bringing us to the Livable City Initiative. Item 37, from the Executive Director of the Livable City Initiative, submitting an order of the New Haven Board of Alders approving 1, the disposition of 885 Congress Avenue to Jonathan Torado for the sum of $760. 2, the disposition of 27 Frank Street to Neighborhood Housing Services of New Haven Incorporated for the sum of $1,000. 3, disposition of 2850 Constant Street to Neighborhood Housing Services of New Haven Incorporated for the sum of $2,000. Or the disposition of 1517 Winter Avenue to Neighborhood Housing Services of New Haven Incorporated for the sum of $2,000.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion. I call on order from Ward 15.
Thank you, Madam President. There's three lots. Each older for each the places they agree with it. The first one is the one on Frank Street. That's a house that's abandoned. They're gonna redo it, remodel it, and rent it, or probably sell it homeowner. Same thing for the Thompson is a space they want to build a 2-family house. Again, affordable for owner occupied. And then the last one in the Congress Avenue is this little lot that's rented to the owner of the house next one.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes, Majority Leader.
Tell people that it's got to be I tell the person.
In the second reading, that will have 39 city services and around the policy favorable. A, order the New Haven Board of Alders regarding the workshop concerning flooding and heat wave vulnerabilities due to climate change in the city of New Haven. The order of the Board of Alders authorizing the mayor to submit an application to and to accept the award from the FEMA Emergency Management Performance Grant Program in the amount of $68,469.45. $68,469.45. See order being Board of Alders authorizing the mayor to sign an agreement with the United States Department of the Army and sign any associated federal and state agreements between the contractors and other documents that may be desirable or necessary, including any subsequent amendments to agreements to design a flood wall and pump station along the Longwood Harbor to address storm surge floods and shoreline erosion at the I-95 corridor, rail yard business district, and public park. And the order of the meeting Board of Alders authorizing the mayor to accept the building, resilient infrastructures and communities grant from the Connecticut Division of Emergency Management and Homeland Security on behalf of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, and to accept funding from the state of Connecticut Department of Transportation under the Local Transportation Capital Improvement Program, and sign any associated state agreements with contractors and other documents that may be desirable or necessary, including any subsequent amendments to agreements to build a 10-foot stormwater micro tunnel from Union Avenue to the New Haven Harbor to address inland flooding for downtown Hill and Longwood roads.
Second.
The item has been moved to second discussion. I call on order from Ward 10.
Thank you, Madam President. For item A, on Thursday, September 1st, 2022, the committee met and we would like to favorably recommend this item to be read and filed. The committee heard from Connecticut climate change and resilience specialists who testified regarding steps New Haven can take to build climate change resilience and support environment and climate justice in our communities. I urge my colleagues to vote favorably to read and file this item. On Thursday, September 1st, 2022, the City Services and Environmental Policy Committee met and would like to favorably recommend this item, item B, which is this grant will help cover the cost of personnel for emergency management. Item number C and D, I'll speak on both those items together. And again, on Thursday, September 1st, 2022, the City Services and Environmental Policy Committee met and we would like to favorably recommend these items. City Engineer Giovanni Zinn reviewed how this funding would be used to install a flood wall, pumping station, and micro tunnel to help keep floodwaters out and remove floodwaters from New Haven. Currently, these items are in the design phase and will come back before this board in the future for implementation of the construction phase. Funding for the construction phase requires a split between federal and local funding, but currently the city is working with New Haven federal delegates to have the construction phase of this project completely funded by federal dollars, which have already been allocated for this project. I urge my colleagues to vote favorably to support these items, which will help build New Haven's resilience to climate change. Thank you, Madam President.
I would like to note for the record that order from Ward 16 has joined us. Any further discussion? I call on order from Ward 21.
Thank you, Madam President. One of the main takeaways in this valuable climate workshop was how climate change will worsen extreme heat in our city and the need to adapt and respond. The neighborhoods most vulnerable to heat waves are familiar. They are our red line neighborhoods: Fairhaven, Dixwell, New Hallville, and the Hill. Across the city as a whole, experts said that if climate change continues unabated, by 2050, we will have twice as many heat waves, 5 times as many days over 90 degrees, and 4 times as many days over 100 degrees. There are ways we can adapt to this, that they advise, like painting city buildings, roofs white, and planting more trees. in the, like installing more wind and solar energy. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, the item passes majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 40, legislation favorable A, ordinance amendment to the code ordinances to modernize city ordinances to reflect language that is respectful to people with disabilities.
Second.
The item has been moved in second, discussion. I call on order 427.
Thank you, Madam President. On Tuesday, August 2nd, the legislation committee met and we would like to favorably recommend this item. This ordinance amendment updates city ordinances to reflect modern language that is respectful to people with disabilities. I urge the council to vote favorably to support this item. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is an ordinance amendment for how the city council proceed the rules.
Douglas,
Yes.
Burt,
Yes.
Rodriguez,
Yes.
King,
Yes.
Rodriguez,
Yes.
Saban,
Yes.
Pupo, Vesta,
Yes.
Haywood, Antunes,
Yes.
Santana,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Santiago,
Yes.
Crespo,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Nicola,
Yes.
Edwards,
Yes.
Absalom Smith, Winter,
Yes.
Morrison, Parker Myers,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Marshawn,
Yes.
Raheem, Burlow,
Yes.
Strickland, Wingate,
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Is there anyone who has voted wish to vote? Is there anyone who has voted wish to change their vote? Seeing none, item passes majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Continue under the 40 legislation favorable, I move item B, ordinance amendment to the code ordinances by the establishing a temporary 12-month moratorium on the submission and acceptance of applications for building permits, site plans, variances, special exceptions, special permits, lots lists, and rezoning amendments within the Longmore responsible growth area, moratorium area, providing for authority, as the findings of that moratorium areas, temporary moratorium, proposed exemptions, duration, temporary moratorium, and severability.
Second.
The item has been moved in second, discussion. I call on order 427.
Thank you, Madam President. On Tuesday, August 2nd, the legislation committee met and would like to favorably recommend this item. This moratorium reduces the impact of development pressure while the city contemplates and implements strategies to achieve the highest and best use of the land, corresponding with zoning and other planning principles within the Longmore responsible growth plan area. This clause will help give the city additional time to determine and adopt appropriate zoning regulations with the incorporation of sustainability and green environmental guidelines and applicable design standards. Also, it allows for greater public involvement through public meetings as these regulations are developed. I urge colleagues to vote favorably to support this item. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is an ordinance amendment, the city council take the roll.
Uznay, Douglas,
Yes.
Burt,
Yes.
Rodriguez,
Yes.
Singh,
Yes.
Rodriguez,
Yes.
Saban,
Yes.
Pupo, Vesta,
Yes.
Haywood, Antunes,
Yes.
Santana,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Santiago,
Yes.
Crespo,
Yes.
Hunter,
Yes.
Nicola,
Yes.
Edwards,
Yes.
Absalom Smith, Winter,
Yes.
Morrison, Parker Myers,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Marshawn,
Yes.
Raheem, Burlow,
Yes.
Strickland,
Yes.
Wingate,
Yes.
Smith.
Is there anyone who has voted wish to vote? Is there anyone who has voted wish to change your vote? Seeing none, item passes majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 41 has to be favorable for a confirming correction of your project has to do from Edward J. Shaw Jr. on this special experience of 2021.
Second.
The item has moved in second, discussion. I call on order for Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President.
This constituent has received a tax abatement on his home in the past. He still meets the requirements. And I ask for this body to approve this item. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under miscellaneous, I move item 42, motion to discharge. Will the chair of the finance committee submit a motion to discharge the finance committee from consideration of the following item and take it up for immediate action. Order the Board of Alders authorizing the mayor, budget director, or controller to enter into a one-year commercial lease agreement and execute any amendments that may arise with Gateway Partners LLC in the amount of $440,262 in regards to the City of New Haven Health Department offices and public health clinic for fiscal year 2022 and 23.
Second,
The item has been moved and second. Discussion on the motion to discharge only. I call on order for Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. The Finance Committee heard this request on September 12th. Due to the time-sensitive nature of this item, the administration requested that the Board of Alders act on it as soon as possible. I urge colleagues to support the motion to discharge. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion on the motion to discharge only? Seeing none, all in favor of discharging this item say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item is discharged. Mr. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
second,
The item has been moved and second. Discussion, I call on order for Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. The administration has requested that the Board of Alders approve a one-year lease agreement for the space utilized by the New Haven Health Department at the Gateway Building on Meadow Street. This one-year lease will give the city more time to make ready the facility on Chapel Street purchased from the Connecticut Department of Transportation. The administration plans to move the New Haven Health Department headquarters and clinic to that renovated space in the next fiscal year. In the meantime, this lease will enable the current space to continue to host the health department and support the important work this agency does for our community. I ask colleagues to vote to approve this agreement. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to suspend section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
The item has been moved and second. Discussion, seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask you to see in item number 43, order concerning real property taxes of Fernando Solano Vasquez on board vehicle tax account 99588 94066 100312 100313 and 100249.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
second,
The item has been moved and second. Discussion, I call on order for Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. This constituent needs assistance with waiving the interest. If we can do that, he's able to pay the taxes in full in the amount of $1,100. And I urge to support this file. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I ask unanimous consent. Item number 44, Rule 33, submitting order approving road closures in the area of Philhouse Avenue and Prospect Street on October 13, 2022.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority Leader.
I move the item.
second,
The item has been moved and second. Discussion. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under miscellaneous, I move item 45, motion to amend. From all the presidents will make a motion to amend LN-2022-0168 in order of the Board of Alders previously adopted on March 21, 2022, setting the period to pay date for Adrian Drew on both vehicle tax account numbers 825200 and 842043 to September 30, 2022.
second,
The item has been moved and second. Discussion. I call order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. This is simply an extension that the constituent is asking. The committee is an approval to provide that extension because they want to be able to provide full payment of the taxes. So I urge support of this item. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed, any abstentions, item passes majority of the judge.
Thank you, Madam President. I move the close suspension of section 24-1-K, reduce the board of all without further business.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion, seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstentions, item passed. And before a motion to adjourn is appropriate, I will call on council personal privilege. I will take the privilege of saying the first one. Everyone, please say happy birthday to Alder Rodriguez. Happy birthday. I will now take council personal privilege and I call on Ward 16.
Madam President, as many of you know, Puerto Rico was struck severely. There are folks that are on the water, which includes at least 10 of my family relatives, including my father. He hasn't left the island and he will not leave the island, but he informed after at least 10 phone calls, he finally got in touch with us today. There's no light, there's no water. It's going to be like that for a while. So I just ask for the prayers for everyone in Puerto Rico. Some of the families that were scared decided to leave when it was the worst time to leave. And some of them did die. Some of them either fell to the ditch, they collided with other vehicles. So we ask for the prayers for everyone that at least the members in Puerto Rico can either stay and just recover from already a prior storm. This was worse. So please pray for that. Thank you.
We will definitely pray for Puerto Rico. I'm going to ask everyone to stand for a moment of silence for the victims that lost their lives. Thank you. Are there any more personal privilege? Call on order.
Thank you, Madam President. Today I praise my omnipotent and I celebrate my life. I also take this opportunity to thank all of you on behalf of Rodriguez Gonzalez family for your condolences in citation on the part of this board, in proclamation on the part of our mayor, Justin Walker, to acknowledge our oldest sister, sibling of 14, our sister Ruth Rodriguez Chico, who on August 28th at 11 o'clock went on her journey with our Creator. She was so much loved, a true mentor. She will sorely be missed. Thank you, Madam President. Thank you, Board.
I will now call order from Ward 15.
Thank you, Madam President. I was gonna say what I covered from the Ward 16 said. I just want to add to also pray for those in the Dominican Republic too. Because right now they're going through it, but as we speak, so keep them in the prayers. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any more personal privilege? I would also like to congratulate Alder from Ward 29 on becoming the president of the Central Labor Council. And are there any more things of personal privilege? Motion has been made and seconded. Discussion, seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? No, any abstentions? We are.